In this playlist, we take you to incredible India, to an Ayurvedic clinic. And I guess it will not look or feel like anything you might expect. Today, in Ocean's story, how to reach balance with Ayurveda.
My name's Agastyaa, and I came here with my mother and daughter from California, and this was my first Ayurvedic experience. And I was a professional dancer and I teach Pilates, so I've always been really into health and wellness and understanding the fusion of body, mind, and spirit. And so when I came here, I was just really open to the experience. And so the most moving experience for me was, I guess, as I dropped into the week, I was here for 1 week, that I felt very well taken care of by these people that are so gentle and kind. I feel like they have a real peace about them that is gentle, that is unfamiliar to me living in the US. I feel there's a real sweetness there. And I feel that just hearing the birds and the sounds of the environment made me feel, and just the way that they speak in this very gentle way in their language, I felt like I was being transported back to an ancient time where this practice has been practiced for 5,000 or 6,000 years. It made me think of, like, I felt like an Egyptian goddess or something, like maybe this was practiced in Egypt as well, I don't know. But and the middle day of my week, I was having a very emotional detox. I felt like I was letting go of a lot of story and certain sadness, and it was interesting to feel this well up in me and to fully just be in those feelings and feel it sort of wash away with this pouring of this herbal tea on my body. So I just felt like they were pouring unconditional love on me. And it was so beautiful to feel that. I feel this is what this country understands, is this sort of peace and unconditional love. So it just felt like it washed away the feelings, and I felt much better the next day. And that was sort of the most moving moment. And that they just, I realize in our cultures, our Western cultures, we really think so much, and I feel like we worry a lot, and there's so much expectation and need to be successful and achieve and be more than we are. And I feel like this is a place where they just are what they are, and they're at peace with that, and that's enough. And so it's nice to be reminded that we're enough just the way we are. And I don't know, so I feel like this treatment, and Dr. Unni, who seems very knowledgeable and sort of emanates this glow of what it is to perhaps have all of your systems in balance. And what was most kind of a light that went off for me, that I'm interested to investigate more about Ayurveda. So I learned here that the 4 pillars of Ayurveda, according to Dr. Unni's practice, is food, exercise, sleep, and sex. And to me that was a surprise, because I knew how important having healthy relationship with yourself and with others. And so I'm intrigued to investigate more how I can incorporate this in my practices with my students, and also with myself, to be in a healthy place with this 4th pillar, because I know about food, exercise, and sleep, but this was a surprise to me that, I don't know, it seems like part of feeling whole and kind of emanating in your fullness is also having this kind of healthy sensuality or sexuality in our lives as well, and where that balance is, because it's sort of a taboo subject for a lot of cultures, and don't like to talk about it, or it gets kind of brought down into these sort of lower chakra that is not about the spiritual aspect of that, but it feels like that is actually a wonderful place to explore this sort of feeling more enlightened way, as well as what it is to really live in our healthiest place, so that we don't have to carry these ailments that we all sort of acquire through time. So I'm just inspired to keep finding balance inside my whole organism of my body, and the orchestration of all the layers of what it is to be a human. So keep exploring now.
To know more about the 5 weeks of treatment I received, or the sort of life-transforming experiences you could have, stay tuned for the full story in the next episodes, where you will see me and other patients tell you what we went through.